Barstool Sports. Titus, Brandon Walker. Mostly sports.
Why am I in the middle?
Why?
I shouldn't be in the
Why
middle.
wouldn't you be in the middle? You're in the middle. You're fine.
Who's leading the show off?
You're in Mark Titus's seat.
Okay.
I'm in Brandon Walker's seat.
Yeah.
He's the couch boy. Ebo didn't show up.
Yeah, Ebo did ditch.
Ebo did not show up.
Bailed.
Welcome to Mostly Sports, live in New Orleans, Super Bowl week. We're at the top of a building.
Not the top, third floor.
We're at the third floor of a building. There's still a lot more building to go.
Yeah.
We're presented, as always, by Jägermeister. Jägermeister, you've been drinking your Jägermeister shots all wrong. How do you need to be drinking them, Connor?
Ice cold?
That's why he's here.
That's why he's
That's
here.
why we flew to New Orleans. Yeah.
You want me to do the ad?
Huh?
You want me to do the ad?
Yeah, you do the ad.
You
Go
said
ahead.
before the show,
No,
like
go
30
ahead,
seconds,
Connor.
you
You
do
do
the
the
ad.
ad. You do the ad. Nice
All
of you
right.
to show up, security Mike. Go.
All right, Jägermeister, they could have written a totally normal ad here, like a really classic ad. They could have talked about their history. And how many botanicals, Brandon?
56.
56. It could have been all salesy and cutesy, but they know you don't care. Jägermeister doesn't want to be like all those other brands that buy ads on the show. No, their words, not ours. They just wanted to say two things. Jägermeister is great, but everyone has been drinking it wrong. As we said, we should be drinking it
Ice cold.
ice cold. 0 degrees Fahrenheit to be exact. Ice cold shots of Jägermeister. That's it. That's all they want to tell you. So wherever you're out, if you're hanging with friends or at the bar, or maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just the mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with frosty 0 degree Fahrenheit shots of Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold. And remember to check Jägermeister out at us.Jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume. Imported by Mass Jägermeister US, White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Brandon?
Really good.
All right, when we're not in, when Mark Titus is not here, you know, he's part of the family. When he's not here, we have to get an equally big dick substitute. So we were able to find Nick Terraney at the last minute.
I am not the size of his discarded foreskin, let alone his heavy cock.
I have been told you're basically cock twins with Mark Titus.
God, I wish. God, I wish.
So Titus he's flying in later today. He'll be here tomorrow's show because he had a second family obligation today. So there's no.
I think the first family obligation would be fair to say. You prioritize these guys over your horde of children?
No. What I mean is, Mark wasn't here Friday because of a family obligation.
Okay.
He's not here today because of a second family obligation.
It's two different.
Two different ones.
Fair enough.
So we're not talking about this family. We're talking about his actual family. Although, I guess you're right. Now that I think about it, I might prioritize this family over.
I know you do.
Yeah. I don't even know where my wife is. She never came back to the hotel room last night.
She was old blue eyes. Yeah?
Pat, you did ask about her
There's
this
a
morning.
twinkle.
Okay. So anyway, we have a giant trade in the NBA that we're going to talk about. Everybody's talking about it, but we have to start with the biggest news of the weekend. Connor, you talked to Bonnie Blue this weekend? She got in touch with her old GS janitor?
It was on Friday, yeah. I got a text from Ken Jack saying, you're not going to believe who's in the office, but Bonnie Blue is here. You want me to set up a FaceTime? So we chatted. Not my best moment. Not a moment that I expected to happen, but
Let's stop
it was
right there.
awkward as hell.
What is your best moment?
On camera.
What's your best moment at Barstool?
Best moment at Barstool is probably the murder mystery, but in life, probably when I hit a home run at Cooperstown when I was 12.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was up there.
Yeah.
Were you nervous to meet this slut?
Yes, I was nervous because, I knew
You
the
just
whole
met her
time.
on FaceTime.
I know, but I knew the whole time, there is now going to be a video for the rest of my life with me and...
It's a FaceTime. You could have just been holding a picture of her on you. It could be...
I know, I get that. But, this girl, quite literally, just mere weeks ago, got done sleeping with 1,000 men. And now here I am talking with her.
Now you can be
Wow.
1,001.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what Jack Mac put out a tweet. I keep bringing up Jack Mac on this show, but I do love him.
You are a part of the Jack
I love
Mac
Jack
tribe.
Mac, but he tweeted out a picture of him with the 1001 sign or something like that. I think I have a rag coming my way. I think I have a cum rag.
Yeah, you have a signed rag.
Yeah, I have a signed cum rag that's coming from Bonnie Blue. So I don't know.
He doesn't work here anymore, does
what
he?
is it about jizz that turns a towel to a rag? There's no cum towels, right? It's all rag.
So there's, oh, wow. Does that say 1001 question mark? What is that?
Or is that
Is that a B? Is that titties?
10,013?
What am I looking at? Is that her zip code to where you can go fuck her?
I don't know, but she also met Meek Phil.
That's supposed to be a question mark,
Yeah,
Nick.
it's a question mark.
Oh, he added a second bump.
That's the worst question mark of all time.
Really bad question mark.
That's
a bad question
Jack
mark.
Mack doesn't know how to. Well, maybe she wrote it. Although she probably doesn't write very much.
No, she's occupied.
Well, I just DM'd TJ the
Oh,
rag.
wow, look at the cum rag.
Yeah.
There it is. To Connor, wank over me.
Yeah.
Wank over me.
She's British.
Okay, all right.
Not ultimately, like, I thought I was going to come here and it was just going to be like, I was going to work at Barstool, I was going to work in sports, I was going to be like the sports guy. Not at all what I anticipated my career path kind of going towards. Family members, loved ones reaching out to me saying, what the fuck is this? But that's okay.
Did we anticipate the street work below us?
It's part of the charm,
Are we
baby.
handling the street work very well? I don't know.
You're
I don't know
always
how
the
it
first
sounded.
show of Super Bowl week, and
Yeah, it's always. I'm always the test balloon.
Yeah, that's right.
Connor, one more thing about Bonnie Blue.
It's a test dummy.
Test balloon. You can be a test balloon.
Is there
There's test balloons.
Is test balloon a saying?
There's definitely test balloons.
Test balloon?
Test balloons?
He doesn't talk with you at all.
Pat is a test balloon. All right, Pat, that was Nick said that.
I didn't say that.
Test balloons, yeah, look at them. You throw a trial balloon. Trial test would do the same thing.
All right.
Mike, it's a big week for Mike when he breaks out new Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Connor, last thing about Bonnie Blue. What was my last thing about Bonnie Blue that I wanted to ask?
The Meek Phil photo, has to be edited because that. You don't think?
What is the Meek Phil photo?
I don't think it's edited.
It's him grasping her breast, but
not edited.
He is so.
It's not edited.
Yes, it is.
Wait a minute.
It's not.
That's not edited?
What does he have a pillow in his lap? What is that?
His dick looks like a bike seat.
What? That doesn't even look. It looks like a whoopee cushion in there.
What?
That
has to be trickery.
I don't want to spoil anything. What was
you don't want to spoil what?
What was covered in stool scenes this week? I wasn't able to watch the full. Was that in it?
Yeah, everything but the interview.
Okay. Because I was told by Ken Jack we can't FaceTime her just yet because we have to bring Meek Phil in here, and that's what I heard.
You know what Connor said last week when Ken Jack made him the
How big it is. It's longer than his head.
It doesn't. Is it rooted where it should be rooted? It looks like it's almost off center.
It doesn't matter at that point. Like,
did he bring it in from an outside source? I don't know, man. Good for him, I guess. Connor, this is what Connor said last week. Ken Jack did the Photoshop that made Connor famous all over the internet.
Yes, that ruined your life.
That ruined your life.
You're,
4 days a week.
you're laughing about it.
Right.
Your reputation is. You're young, right?
Right.
How old?
25.
So
yeah.
you're not signed up to work here until you die, like Brandon. You have potential to move on to other things, bigger things, and now you're fucked.
My digital footprint will always be the guy, who's associated with Bonnie Blue.
And Ken Jack just did that. You and Ken Jack have exchanged 200 words together in your entire life. And he said, Connor, when it happened, was like, yeah, me and Ken Jack are close. No, you're not.
I didn't say close. I
You
said
said
tight.
close.
I said tight.
You said tight.
I said tight.
Tight is a level higher than close.
Yeah.
I thought
Tight is
tight was
tight.
below in
In
my
the hierarchy of friendship, tight trumps close.
If we're close, that means we hang out every night. If we're tight, we tell each other things. That's tight.
I view it as reverse.
no,
but
it goes tight, boys, then close.
Okay.
Oh, is boys
Yes.
after tight?
Yes, me and Fasoli are boys. Fasoli and I are not tight.
Okay, all right.
And it's an honor being boys with you. All right. Now we're close.
He just moved him down because he kissed at
yeah.
you. All right, so I went to the Royal Rumble on Saturday night. I'll talk about that in a minute because it was awesome. It was amazing. I sat behind Tyrese Halliburton. We're boys now. We might be tight.
You might be tight.
We
Holy
might be
shit.
tight. Anyway, I'm driving home at about 11 o'clock, and then the Mostly Sports group chat starts going off about this fake trade between the Lakers and the Mavs.
Yep.
And it is universally agreed upon it is fake for about 15 minutes. And then it becomes, I guess the whole internet reacted like that. Like they looked at Sham's account to see if there was something missing, see if there's. But no, it's a real trade. Luka going to the Lakers, AD going to the Anthony Davis going to the Mavericks.
Yeah.
It is the. I'm only 45 years old, Nick. Only 45. A young, spry, good-looking 45.
Sure.
Successful 45.
Yeah.
Some would say sexy 45.
There's
that. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think it's the craziest, most ununderstandable trade in the history of my life as a sports fan. I can't remember any trade in sports where there are more reasonable what-the-fuck responses than this one. The Dallas Mavericks not only had a 25-year-old face of the franchise, a lot of people have faces of the franchise. They had a potential face of the entire NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's faces of the franchise, and then there's guys with potential to be face of the NBA and be a global star. Like, that's what Luka is. He led them to the finals last year, and they just shipped him off for nothing. For a 31-year-old guy that gets hurt every other game.
It's like Alakazam for a wheezing, Brandon. Alakazam puts off offensively incredible, doesn't play defense, but you can build your team around an Alakazam. Wheezing, you used to be able to build your team around it, but as you progress through the game, it can self-destruct, has great defense, plays great defense, but yeah, it's almost exactly like that.
So you're talking about the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
I sure am.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So an Alakazam would be one of the little wizards? And the wheezing would be what? The old white guy?
I'm going to kill you with a gun.
We're in the right city. So, Alec, you are talking Pokemon?
Yeah.
Connor, you give me a reasonable from your world, the worlds that you love.
A Star Wars trade.
Yeah.
Equivalent to this.
Yeah.
This,
Well, you know what? I think I got it. In Star Wars, this would be like trading Han Solo, who's one of the Jedi, right? Trading Han Solo for Captain Kirk.
Are you going to fucking let me talk?
For Mr. Spock?
This is why.
Is he a doctor or is he Mr.?
No.
Scotty?
Your Q rating is just plummeting. People are starting to hate you online.
Oh, yeah, I'm done with this conversation.
All right, well, what's the trade?
I don't know if I want to give you a trade.
Okay, all right. You're opting out 10 minutes in?
No, it's probably like, trying to think. Probably like trading Ray
Yeah.
for, now we're crossing eras here.
I got it. It's probably like trading.
All right, now I'm done.
It's probably like trading
lost me.
your dignity and decency and integrity if you're like 2007 or 8 Penn State coach. Trading decency and integrity for a few extra wins on the football field.
Yeah, that could be it.
Yes?
Yeah.
No? Huh? Connor? Thoughts?
I think this is probably the biggest trade in the NBA in my lifetime personally. I'm way younger than you, but this is, massive.
I don't know about way younger. Oh, can we? Should we do it now?
Do people think Luka's an alcoholic? Is that what it is?
No. Should we do what happened last night now? Or you want to do that on the Yak?
Oh, we can do it right now.
So we're at the restaurant. We're
waiting for our rooms to be ready.
We're waiting for our rooms to be ready, and we stopped and we got some oysters. I made him try an oyster, and we got some drinks and whatever. So we're sitting at the bar. You walk off, right?
I walk off. We didn't get the oysters yet. I walk off to see if my room's ready, and our waiter walks past, and he tells me, "Hey, your dad's oysters are almost ready." He thought you were my dad. I'm 32. Yeah. You're 45. So I guess biologically possible.
Yeah, especially in Mississippi.
Yes.
At the time, you then walked off, and then he came up and said, "All right, do you want to close out?" I said, "Yeah," and I said, "Give me all those." He said, "Oh, you want to pay for your son-in-law's drinks too?"
Yes.
So you became my son-in-law at that point, not my son. So
maybe he was just like, I think I could be son passing to you.
So my wife was there too.
That's right.
So me and my wife, theoretically in his mind, produced you.
Yes.
Or at least your girlfriend.
Yes.
All right.
Fair.
All right.
That had to have been a knock for you.
Weirdly, it wasn't.
No?
Weirdly, I'm like, yeah, he thinks I'm the patriarch of this situation.
Yeah.
He looks at this group of people and says, that guy right there with the beard,
he's the leader.
That's the leader. That's the king. I'm going to go to him for the money. I'm going to go to him. They're his oysters. I ordered for the table, but they're his.
He had to have thought you were 60.
He was older than me.
The waiter?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Look at him. I'm doing the same thing to him that he did to me.
Yeah.
He was definitely older than me.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No.
That guy was mid-50s.
No, he wasn't, Brandon.
I think it's the biggest trade in sports history.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I
In
have never.
sports history?
Name the bigger one.
At least the most shocking.
I guess
nobody saw this
Babe Ruth getting traded for money back in the day to fund a Broadway play. But shocking. Like, this doesn't make sense. If Luka were available, how much could they have gotten on the open market?
I mean, how many picks did the Kings get for De'Aaron Fox?
6. Yeah, and the Mavs got 1. Now, they did get back Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis is a star,
he's
but
a terrific player, but he's you can't rely on him in the playoffs. He's going to get hurt in May and June. They're defensively going to be an elite team. They've got a lot of elite pieces, a lot of length, a lot of all that. But they don't have what they had in Dallas was something everybody wants. A young, super duper star that the kids of Dallas could grow up emulating and just pouring money into that franchise jersey after, just millions and millions and millions of jersey sales. And they had a hero and they had everything and they just gave it away for nothing.
Mark Cuban said he'd rather trade his wife than Luka.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as soon as he's gone,
they trade Luka. And the guy's like,
is it because they're cheap?
The GM said it's about culture and it's about all these things. Like, if it's about culture, how did he lead you to the finals in the first place?
Yeah.
He led you to the finals 6 months ago.
Well, and the whole premise where they're like, we're in win now mode and we want to be all in on defense and we think that a guy like Anthony Davis can help us win now.
Yeah.
You gave up a big part of the reason why you were in win now mode. Like the main reason why you were in win now mode. Yeah, I don't know.
They also,
unless he's way more hurt than we think. There's something.
Well, they said he's fat. He's 270 pounds. He gets off the plane this morning, looks fine. Doesn't look like he's 270 pounds. It's not for the Lakers. They're not in win now mode. They're not going to win now with Luka and LeBron.
But they have the face.
The face of the franchise for the next 10 years.
They've had a face of the NBA for how long? How many years straight now?
They are a team that is built on having the guy. They know that, so they went out and get this guy. It goes all the way back to Kareem. They acquired. Yeah, I guess so, because it was Jerry West and it was Wilt Chamberlain before that. So pretty much the history of the franchise. Because you got George Mikan to begin with, but then you go from Kareem to Magic to Kobe, and now you had LeBron to bridge the gap, and now you have Luka for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
it's I don't know. It might be exciting for the NBA in the long run that the Lakers have that guy, but it's just baffling in the moment that the Mavericks had it and gave it away for peanuts.
It's not like Dallas is a small market
it's
either.
the 4th biggest market in the NBA, is what I read this morning. I don't know that that's true. But
L.A., New York, Chicago, Dallas?
Wouldn't Houston and Philly be bigger? Wouldn't Phoenix be bigger? Like it said, 4th biggest media market.
I don't know quite what that means.
I don't know what that means either. I don't know what it means.
Dallas has that, like, if you...
Yeah. Well, they're 5th. Okay, they're 5th.
Yeah.
Wait, well, they're not really 5th, though.
No, because there's teams that... Unless they split...
Yeah, but the
5th city.
The Nets and Clippers don't matter.
So this is just ranking. It's not ranking population, though.
I don't know.
It's ranking metro population.
No,
it's not.
It's TV market size.
See, I don't even know what that means in 2025.
I don't know what that means at all.
The weird part about this trade is that it seems like, well, obviously nobody saw it coming, and we could get into like whether or not LeBron knew or AD knew or anybody. They were saying that like nobody knew. In any clubhouse. But
well, let's just be honest. LeBron definitely knew.
LeBron knew.
Yes, but the fact that the Mavs seemingly...
Do you like denying when people like say that they didn't know? Do you agree with people like, I didn't know? Even though everybody knows they knew?
Some cases it's a little bit more, a little bit more gray. Anyway.
Go ahead and make your point.
I think the fact that the Mavs seemingly reached out to the Lakers, and that was the only thing that they did. They didn't test
reach
the
out
market.
to any other team.
Yeah, and that's why it was kept so hidden. It was that nobody knew that Luka was even up for a trade because they solely reached out to the Lakers, and that's why when it comes to Anthony Davis, this was clearly somebody they wanted. And I guess, because of the cultural fit or the fact that he's overweight,
if they're going defense,
they wanted to get rid of Luka. I don't know.
If they're going defense, I get that. Could you have gotten defense without giving up Luka Doncic?
Probably. But I also will give credit to Anthony Davis because the narrative against him is that he is way too injury prone. And let's face it, he's also 6 years older, so that factors in. Yeah. I'm glad you threw in the playoffs. You can't really rely on him because in the regular season, he's no longer as injury prone as he used to be. He's been playing in way more games. I think this year he's played in 42 games. Last year he was in like 76. Yeah. So he's gotten to a point where there's a lot of stuff going on.
How loud must that radio be?
That was loud. But he's gotten to a point where he's much more reliable in the regular season, and him and Kyrie are a very fascinating duo. But they had to trade away the face of the league, possibly, to get to that duo, and I don't get that.
You don't give away a Lamborghini to get a nice, dependable Volvo.
But it's not even a dependable Volvo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, so there's always been that hypothetical, what players are untouchable, and Luka was always in that conversation.
Yeah.
Who is in that? Because I think the Bucks.
Bronny.
Bronny. I think the Bucks would hear out Giannis for Luka.
If Luka's on the table, everybody's on the table.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
But
is there anybody that
so LeBron has a no trade clause, but Wemby might be the only one at this point.
One.
I don't think San Antonio would even hear anything for Wemby, and I would like to think the Bucks wouldn't hear anything for Giannis.
I mean, if they say Luka for Giannis, they would have to at least think about it. I think it would be I think there would be meetings.
And if that's the case, why didn't they call him and say, hey, Luka's on the block? Why don't you start with the teams that have other elite guys and see if I can't get that elite guy?
I don't get it whatsoever. It was only the Lakers, the first people they called.
No. It does look like, for conspiracy theorists and all that, who think the Lakers always get the benefit of the doubt or whatever, or always get this, or the league tries to place. The Lakers being the only call for a guy like Luka Doncic is alarming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of backs him up a little bit.
Yeah. But the next 10 years of Luka being the centerpiece of the Lakers is interesting to me. It's way more interesting him being there than it is in Dallas, so maybe I'm guilty of the same thing I accuse others of.
I did think for a moment, and there was a lot of buzz online right after this trade happened, like, oh, LeBron is now on the trading block. Obviously, he does have the no trade, but there were a lot of people speculating, like LeBron to the Warriors.
Yeah.
Because he always has teased about playing with Steph, and then I don't know what the Warriors give up to get him, but it did seem like for a moment that the Lakers said, okay, we now have our face of the franchise for the next 10 years, and there's something coming out of the speakers.
Brandon? Hello?
I think that was...
My bad.
I think that was Ebo.
That was Ebo?
I think that was Ebo.
That's not, you know Ebo's voice that well?
Yeah, no, I think that was Ebo. I thought he was on FaceTime.
Is
for a
he
second.
here?
TJ, is Ebo putting out videos?
Yeah, he posted something.
Let's see it. I have a feeling. All right.
Oh.
Brandon? Hello? TJ? Connor?
We do hang out in the cooler a lot.
Titus? Where are these guys? I made my family disappear. I made my family disappear. White Plains, New York. What do you want to talk about, Ebo? Football.
I had to get the baseball.
He had to show his swing.
He had to get the baseball
He had to
in.
show his swing. Oh.
Brandon, I'm going through your stuff. Better stop me now.
No, wait, whoa.
Pause it. Ultimate Guide to Anal Sex and Women? What?
Brandon,
Is that what that
your
said?
girlfriend. Look. Angel Reese's box.
That's my box.
I'm going to say this one for later. Is that a horse? That's Sandy Koufax. What the hell? Guys, this horse just hit a baseball.
Ebo rocks.
Ebo
Now,
rocks.
wait a minute.
I miss
If he-
him so much.
We've been gone for 12
No,
hours.
I feel really bad being here and he's not here. I want him here.
But you're on the yak.
I understand that.
You know what? If Ebo had made more videos like that in the previous weeks, maybe he'd be here, Connor. You ever think about that? Do you ever think about that?
We should call him at some point.
Oh, my
I
God.
miss him. I'd love to hit up bourbon with Ebo.
You were on bourbon late last night.
I was. We can get into that
On
later.
a Sunday night? No,
Yeah.
we can get into it now. What were you doing?
I was. We went to dinner, and that was fun.
Did you have any oysters?
No, I had pasta jambalaya. Really good.
Pasta jambalaya?
Pasta jambalaya is neither pasta nor jambalaya.
but together it was good. Have you had it before?
Did you have it too, Jake Bass? Because you look knowing over there. Okay.
Pasta jambalaya a thing?
It was on a menu. I'll pull up the menu. Pasta jambalaya, and then from there went and got some beers, and then ultimately wound up getting some hand grenades.
Yeah.
Which are a big staple here.
$13, $11 refills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that took me. I was reasonable though. I was back at the hotel by midnight.
I was asleep at 8:05.
I was 8:30.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm young.
Well,
You know.
you know, hold on to that as long as you can, I guess. I saw Jameis Winston in the hotel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was in the restaurant last night.
Cool.
Yeah. I've seen two famous people, Jameis Winston and the guy from the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
Guillermo.
Oh
Guillermo,
yeah.
yeah.
He was around.
He was on Bourbon Street doing a thing.
Bourbon Street. Never seen anything like it.
I heard some. We were on the same flight, and you got off the plane and looked in the airport. And what was the first thing you said in New Orleans? In the New Orleans airport.
What'd you say?
He goes, guys, this is amazing.
I said, I love this place, dude.
No,
He loves everything.
This is how he is.
He loves everything. It's the fucking airport.
He's the white Stephen Che.
Oh my God.
No,
he
That's
is.
exactly who he is.
Oh my God, guys, look at this.
No. I was saying it because they had it all decked out for the Super Bowl, and they had all of the posters and the wallpaper, and they had stuff in the gift shop.
It was okay.
And I'm an Eagles fan. I'm like, I can't believe that I'm here for.
Oh,
the
you
Super
thought
Bowl.
that was for you?
No. But I'm like, this is like my team's gonna be playing.
'Cause that
Super
is
Bowl
what Che would
59,
do.
And like,
Che
this
would-
is great
Che would get off the plane.
For me?
for me.
Yeah.
No, but I loved it. And there was a band playing in the main waiting area of the airport and everything, and they were killing it. Like, we're in New Orleans. This is great. This is my first real trip with the company.
Yeah, really?
I've been trying to get to the Super Bowl for a while.
Oh,
You weren't
haven't-
last year?
I wasn't there last year. No.
How'd you get in this year?
Beats me. Somebody just hit me up and said, "Hey, we're booking flights for you." I said, "Great."
We do have
109 people here.
we do have way too many people
Yeah.
here. Like that guy's not even doing anything. He's just checking his phone right now.
We could have trimmed the fat.
we could have trimmed the fat.
Fazoli.
So we really going bucket hat over the headphones? Is that what we're doing?
He bucket hats every Super Bowl. You can't
Over the
stop.
headphones?
You can't stop him. Try as you might. It's a
Look at
waste.
that. That was ridiculous.
It doesn't matter. It's a waste of time. You won't get him.
It's a Mountain Dew bucket hat.
He's unbeatable.
Shout out for repping the sponsor, but
Yeah.
bucket hat over the headphones is a crazy look.
I'm gonna get one of those.
While we're here, talking about that Mountain Dew bucket hat, add a blast of refreshing tropical lime flavor to your game day with Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Mountain Dew Baja Blast is part of any great game day ritual. Connor, you got the Super Bowl coming up.
Yep.
Gonna enjoy some Baja Blast.
I'm having Baja Blast every single day from here on out.
All right, there's Mountain Dew all over the place. So
Are we allowed to take it? I didn't know if it was just
Toss
display.
me a- toss
you already
me a
take whatever you
Baja.
want. I mean, you work here.
That's true.
The tropical lime flavor of Mountain Dew Baja Blast is as refreshing as pick one, Connor. Hitting a parlay, a game-winning kick, a 98-yard pick six, your team winning in the playoffs, getting a FaceTime from Bonnie Blue.
Team winning in the playoffs.
All right. Ride the Baja wave on game day and grab Mountain Dew Baja Blast for you and your crew wherever refreshing beverages are sold. Connor, I don't like what I'm about to say.
He looked cool.
You look pretty good in a bucket hat.
Thank you.
Who's what's that band that sang that song about Marilyn Manson in the mall? The music video was in a mall.
I was
New Radicals.
okay.
He looks like a new radical.
I thought
Is that what the lead singer looked like?
Is it? He kind of looks like Run DMC right now. With the not doesn't have all the features of Run DMC.
Isn't that just two
Right.
men?
Yeah. Huh? Is it?
Run DMC's two people.
Yeah, but he looks like that's the look they have. The chain and the. Oh wow, he does look like a new radical.
Told you so.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that.
You couldn't name a white man in a bucket hat.
White man in a bucket hat.
Fishers don't count.
White man in a bucket hat.
It's a new challenge.
Ah.
Anybody?
Ollie G count?
Yes.
He does because he's played by a white guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Ollie G then.
Good. Nice.
Thanks. Where's my prep sheet? Because Ebo did do our prep sheet this morning.
Yeah.
The trade. By the way, in the NBA, this trade is everything. Wemby just got De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been the biggest trade of the past couple years.
Yeah.
this didn't happen.
Yeah,
and
Wemby
ruined
got
everything.
De'Aaron Fox, and the Kings get Zach LaVine. I think that's fine. The Bulls, were they doing a salary dump here? I guess they got Kevin Huerter, Zach Collins.
It's too late for. I saw people upset. It's too late for their tank.
Because they're too good already?
They're already in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
The weird thing is that Zach LaVine now paired back up with DeMar DeRozan when they were just in Chicago. There were a lot of people talking about that online. I don't know exactly
How many people were talking about it online?
I just saw a bunch of tweets. You know, I scroll.
How was the... Oh. I can't believe we got this far without talking about this. TJ.
Brandon?
Are they telling you to take the bucket hat off?
No, they're telling him to point his mic towards his face.
Okay. I can't help but notice that the winning feature on the Royal Rumble stream the other day was give TJ $10,000.
I can't help but notice that there's not $10,000 in my Venmo.
So if we go back to Friday's show, we came up with a list of the 30 things to be on that. I was the list maker, and I never said the words "give TJ $10,000."
Yes, you did. I have a text from you. You sent me your ideas.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
What?
You said give TJ $10,000.
That is not. I didn't text you that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Anyway, I never said that. That was never a thing we said.
It was from last year.
Yeah, but you rolled it over yourself.
I rolled over the tattoo also.
No, I just copied what we were doing.
You text me your ideas for the.
That wasn't my ideas. That was the final
All I'm
list.
seeing is I have a text from you that says give TJ $10,000.
I'm not giving TJ $10,000. Why do I need to give TJ $10,000? Why not? Why is it me and not us?
Well, it does say it just says give TJ $10,000.
So Connor, you have to participate.
I abstain.
Oh.
I think we did say on the show on Friday, yes, we could have this really, really good TJ situation on there, but there then has to be an offsetting, really bad TJ punishment. So we had the $10,000, and then we had the tattoo as a way of
the neck tattoo.
Kind of balancing the stuff out. Yeah.
Is neck tattoo as bad as $10,000 is good? Not to TJ. TJ will tattoo anything on his body.
No, but
he's got a PlayStation 2 tattoo on his body. He's got Sharky Duck.
Yeah,
Sharky Duck was a thing on Yak for 3 minutes.
Not on the neck.
Neck's tough.
Cody Rhodes is badass, and he still gets people making fun of him.
That tattoo sucks.
TJ, you work at Barstool Sports, right?
Sure do.
You're never going to not work at Barstool Sports. They're not going to fire you for a neck tattoo.
But that doesn't mean I don't deserve $10,000. I won.
He did win.
Jey Uso, 20. No entrant at 20 had ever won the Rumble before.
That's crazy.
God. So it came down to neck tattoo. The last two were neck tattoo and $10,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
and
crazy.
Cena was neck tattoo.
Cena was neck tattoo.
Oh my God. The Royal Rumble was awesome.
I think it was the greatest Rumble of all time, outside of 1992, which is generally regarded as the best. But this was.
You thought it was?
I thought it was unbelievable.
I didn't like Logan at 30.
Starting at 21, it was nothing but superstars. It went AJ Styles, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. It was just star after star after star after star. At one point, everybody in the ring was like just a Hall of Famer looking at each other.
Yeah.
And Jey Uso, who ended up winning the thing. It was awesome.
I had mixed feelings.
Why? You're not a wrestling fan. Why am I?
I'm a casual. I really, really like to keep tabs for the road to WrestleMania. Like that event on Saturday, here on out, I'm in. But I don't know. The fact that it did take up until the 20s to really get. Actually, no. Roman was 16. Roman came in at 16.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But like to start, I was like, okay. Like when are we really gonna get into it? Then the back half was loaded. But was AJ Styles the biggest surprise entrant?
Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I was reading the message boards. I kind of knew that was coming.
Yeah. The Penta botch in the beginning was bad.
Yes. There were some botches. Also, too many super kicks. I'm out on the super kicks.
Well, then you're not going to like Jey Uso. That's all that happens.
So
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Is he here?
Would that be awesome?
That would be so sick. That would be so sick.
But the fact that Jey Uso won the whole thing, I guess, was a big enough surprise.
It's the biggest surprise in the history of the Rumble.
Yeah,
they've never had a surprise winner.
Massive upset.
Cena was right there. Down in the final two, everybody knew Cena was going to win. Mm-hmm. And then they did the spot on the outside or the apron, and you think, okay, well, he's going to flip him off. And then he just pushed him out like unceremoniously. It was the biggest shock I've ever seen at the Rumble.
Yeah.
I sat behind Tyrese Halliburton. Like I said, this guy's the biggest wrestling fan I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, he was huge into it. Really, I had a lot of Tyrese Halliburton stories. The Kai Cenat, a lot of Kai Cenat stories. Me and him kicked it for a while.
Did you talk to Kai Cenat?
I said, what's up? He did not return the head nod. Kurt Angle was over here. I did say what's up to him. He did return the head nod.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Let's see.
Can we talk about the kind of a dick move that you pulled off in the group chat Saturday night?
What'd he do?
I don't recall pulling a dick move in the group chat.
We were getting ready for the Royal Rumble stream. We're all getting to the office.
Sure.
You say, I'm having TV troubles.
Right.
I think I'm going to come.
To the stream, yeah.
You said, I'll be there by 5:30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you lied.
Yeah.
We then get to 5:30, and we're like, where's Brandon? And then we look at Twitter, and we see you ringside fixing your hair and being like, oh, I'm here at the Rumble. And then we say, oh, well, you have the belt. That's great. And then you said, no, I can't bring the Mostly Sports belt in. They wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't.
Then you say, oh, I'm right next to Tyrese Halliburton. And we're like, oh, like maybe Tyrese Halliburton, like that's good promo for the show and everything. And there wasn't anything for Tyrese Halliburton. Then we're like,
what do you want me to do?
Oh, Kai Cenat. I'm just saying, there was a lot of opportunity there. And the fact that you totally cucked us.
You squandered a lot of money.
And you were like,
No.
I'm coming in. And then all of a sudden, no, you're an indie.
I took the belt. I had the belt in my car. I'm getting the belt out of my car. The WWE guy that came out to my car to get me said they're probably not going to let that in. I said, people bring belts in all the time. He said, yeah, those are WWE belts with our logo on it. I doubt they'll let you get that in. Now, maybe they would have, but the WWE guy said, I feel like they won't let you get that in. So,
That's fair.
You just give Evo a lot of shit for having an opportunity to put our
I
sign.
can't hear
no
you,
chance,
young
TJ.
man.
No chance. We got a truck downshifting on the highway. Now go.
You give Evo a lot of shit for having an opportunity to put our logo on camera when he was front row in a major televised event and he didn't do it, and then you were front row in a major televised event, a premium live event.
I've called timeout. Ebo wanted to go to the game day with JMU. I knew that PFT and everybody were taking a private plane to JMU. I texted PFT, said, hey, can we get my boy Ebo on the plane? So I got him on the plane, and I said, in exchange for that, take this sign, get it on the front row. He took the sign, and he lost the sign. I didn't lose the belt.
How do you lose the sign?
He lost the sign. He didn't bring back the sign. The sign just died that day. The belt is in my car. The belt is fine. They wouldn't let me get it in. But I still did the promo. And yeah, I did that. I told y'all I was coming. I was sitting in my seats at the I didn't tell it. I told, did Titus feign ignorance?
Yeah.
Because I told him.
Emotionally, that really fucked me up.
Wow.
Because I was looking forward to seeing my friend Saturday night, and I was so excited to watch the Royal Rumble with my buddy, and then you just weren't there.
Because I was working, y'all. I was doing
It was a work. It was-
I was
yeah.
at work. That's why. If you want to be inside the wrestling business, this is what we call a work in the wrestling business.
Well, I'm coming after you now.
You don't look very confident about it.
He's
I'm
coming
in
after
New
you
Orleans.
now.
I got other priorities. I'm having hand
Can I
grenades.
see Connor's chest from the chops? How many chops did you take?
Probably like 27.
27?
27 chops?
Nah, more like, I don't know, 9. It was, but it was still a lot. 9 was a lot.
9's a lot of chops.
It's plenty of
But
chops.
how do you get to 27?
Plenty of
I don't know. I
chops.
was thinking of a random number. It hurt bad. Titus. Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah,
Mark got me bad.
You still hitting me with your wrist? You're not smacking. It shouldn't be a thought. It should be a fact. Listen, Connor, I got to show. Now it's education. It's not like it's down. You know what I'm saying?
That one legitimately hurt. My nipples were on fire.
Yeah, it sucks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my chest was bad.
we have a Super Bowl coming up this weekend. We have the Eagles and the Chiefs. How you feeling?
I feel really, really, really.
I think the Eagles are going to win.
Yeah, it's 42-21.
Really, a blowout?
Yeah.
I don't want the Eagles to win because again, I think their fans are bad people, and I don't like you having success. I think they're going to win.
The issue is, and I was talking to Pat about this earlier, I think we are better at every single position, every single unit, except for quarterback and head coach, which obviously are two
You do not have a
massive
Chris
things.
Jones on your team.
Jalen Carter
is very good. Is he Chris Jones?
Did you see what Aaron Donald said about him last week?
I didn't.
Aaron Donald said that this is my next guy. This is the person who's going to replace me as the next Aaron Donald.
Well, it's official.
I guess
from Aaron Donald.
I guess that does it.
Yeah.
I think
kicker as well. I think Butker is better than Jake Elliott. So.
okay, that's fair. You know what? Okay, so
Also,
I rescind.
quarterback and head coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Two pretty key spots.
That's the position I'm in right now, where I'm like, I think as a unit, like as an entire team, we have the better roster, but
let's see.
They have the greatest quarterback maybe to ever play the game.
Having a good running back does not bode well for the Super Bowl if you look back at every Super Bowl in the past 15 years.
Also, 2 years ago, the Chiefs did shut us down entirely on the ground. So I'm not rolling out Saquon really struggling.
Running back, Eagles. Receiver, Eagles.
Yeah.
Tight end, Chiefs.
Yeah.
Offensive line,
Eagles, undoubtedly.
Defensive line, Chiefs.
I don't think so.
I think they're like 1 and 2.
The Eagles have the best defense in the league.
They do.
Why do you keep looking at me and just reinforcing his? Because the Chiefs statistically are right there with the Eagles.
Only at the beginning of the year. They got really bad towards the end of the year. Those numbers are padded because of
linebackers.
The Eagles.
Eagles have an All-Pro in Zach Bond.
Isn't Bolton also an All-Pro?
Who? Nakobe Dean.
No, that's not.
Nakobe Dean was sitting out.
That's not who I said. The Chiefs also have an All-Pro, do they not?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about somebody on the Eagles. Yeah.
Right. By saying his name and then he plays on the Chiefs?
But Oren Burks has filled into that role really, really nicely in Nakobe Dean's absence. And I don't know. I just love the defense. Now, they are, again, going up against Patrick Mahomes. And it could either be
a huge thing.
It could be a slugfest or it could be like a shootout. Like I have no idea how this game is going to go. I have no idea how this game is going to go.
Possible.
No, but I'm saying.
Between slugfest and shootouts, every possible reality.
May I be so bold? It's either a close game.
Yeah.
Or not.
Correct.
Fuck.
But I'm saying, like, it's so unpredictable. You don't know how this is going to go.
It's either going to be low scoring or high scoring. Would you agree with that?
No. It could also kind of be.
Oh, fuck.
It's a very unpredictable game, I think. And it is. I mean, the line shows that. I don't know what it is right now, but the last time I saw it was around like 1.5.
1.5, yeah.
Do you know that we have guests later this week? We're going to have guests on the show?
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
We have a guest tomorrow.
Yeah, we do have a guest tomorrow.
I booked Jeff D. Lowe on the show tomorrow.
What?
That's not
big
a guest.
He has a big announcement.
Really?
Yep.
On this show?
A team announcement.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
He's announcing a team on this show tomorrow.
I could do it right now.
Do you know all the teams? Somebody's holding something from me, and I don't like it. They act like the experts were going to have a trade the other day.
Oh, I saw that. That was fucked up.
That was fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Something's amiss, and something's afoot. TJ, do you know what it is?
Yep. Also, there's a major NFL player that just requested a trade.
Myles Garrett?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why any superstar would spend more than 5 minutes playing for the Cleveland Browns.
They're wasting his
career.
Yes.
As a kid dreaming of the NFL, Connor, read this wistfully, please.
As a kid dreaming of the NFL.
Read it more boldly. Read it boldly.
As a kid dreaming of the NFL.
Is that the same voice?
It was the same exact.
All I focused on was the ultimate goal of winning a Super Bowl. And that goal fuels me more today than ever.
Go British.
My love for the community of Northeast Ohio and the incredible fan base of the Cleveland Browns has made this one of the toughest decisions of my life.
Southern.
These past 8 years have shaped me into the man that I am today. Mm-hmm. While I've loved calling this city my home, my desire to win
Chinese
and compete on the biggest stages. I'm going to say it in my regular voice.
Philly, do Philly.
I can't do a Delco accent.
You're literally from there.
I was from Monco. I wasn't from Delco.
How are the accents that different from county to county?
To win and I can't do it. Go Birds. I can't do it. The goal was never to go from Cleveland to Canton. It has always been to compete for and win a Super Bowl. With that in mind, I have requested to be traded from the Cleveland Browns - Myles Garrett signature.
What if they trade him to the Lakers?
That would be a big get.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen NFL players? I love watching NFL players stand next to basketball players.
Did you see last week A.J. Brown next to LeBron?
Yes.
A.J.
Brown's the biggest guy on the football field.
A.J. looks gigantic on the football field. And then A.J. stands next to LeBron, and it's him and Devontae Smith, and they look like children. A star NBA player is the most impressive-looking guy you've ever seen.
So Donovan Mitchell standing next to Myles Garrett was insane because Donovan Mitchell dwarfs him.
Yeah. What, did he?
Yes.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yes. That's crazy.
That's LeBron, and that's AJ. That's AJ.
That's
right
AJ
now.
Brown.
Oh my God! You know how big AJ Brown looks on the football field?
Yes. Yeah.
God, that is unbelievable. I've never seen Myles Garrett next to Donovan Mitchell. See if you can find that, TJ. Because
TJ, search Donovan Mitchell standing next to Myles Garrett.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Wait till you see this.
Are they going to be standing next to each other?
Close.
I can't even.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom what that might look like.
Maybe it doesn't exist.
Nick Bolton, not an All-Pro, by the way.
Yeah, probably is though.
Could be.
You don't. There's no way of knowing.
I looked it up. He is not.
He's still damn good. Myles Garrett and Donovan Mitchell, surprising fans. So I'm thinking that's Myles Garrett right there.
That's Myles Garrett.
Yeah. And that white guy is Donovan Mitchell?
No.
That white guy is Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell was not a white man.
Oh.
This isn't the one I was talking about, but all right.
Who's that girl?
that was Donovan Mitchell. I guess there aren't any photos of them standing next to each other.
Did you make that up?
I might have. Yeah, I guess so.
Because there's no way Donovan Mitchell makes Myles Garrett look small. Why did I fall for that?
How tall is Myles Garrett? 6'1"?
No, he's like 6'6".
I don't think so.
He's not 6'1".
Aaron Donald's 6'1".
Who?
Aaron Donald.
Myles Garrett's huge.
Okay. Yeah, they're probably the same size.
Donovan Mitchell's not the same size.
How tall is Donovan Mitchell? Myles Garrett might be taller.
Myles Garrett is 6'4".
I don't know, man. I was just trying to partake.
6'4" and 6'3". Donovan Mitchell 6'3", Myles Garrett 6'4".
I think Myles Garrett's bigger than 6'4". You sure he's only 6'4"?
That's what it says.
No, wait. It was Donovan Mitchell standing next to Aaron Donald.
Why would they ever stand next to each other?
It was at a game. It was at a Cavs game. Aaron Donald's from...
Stop making things up. What were you going to say?
Aaron Donald's from around there.
Where is he from? Is he from Ohio, really?
Pitt.
Okay. All right. I'm opting out of that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
What else we got on here?
Yeah,
there he is.
Connor, you want to do the Reese's ad?
I love Reese's. Let's see.
Talk about Reese's?
Reese's peanut butter cups are the perfect combo of chocolate and peanut butter. Reese's peanut butter cups may be even more perfect with a layer of ooey gooey delicious chocolate lava. You can buy Reese's cups basically anywhere.
Wait,
Reese's,
this one has two.
That's a 2-pack.
This one
I've
has
never
two.
seen a 2-pack.
Yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups will be featured in the big game. It is lava time, baby. These have been all over the office. They have been, everybody's been eating these things.
They've been devoured.
We've been using them for ads, and we can't find any for the ads because everybody's eating them up. They're so good. And now we have them here, and it's been amazing.
There's a volcano right there.
The volcano, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the full-size volcano.
There's two volcanoes.
Oh, we
There's one
can't.
right in front of
There's the little guy. And that's great. But
There
that,
it is.
That.
Fasoli, how did you say that this thing was brought up here? How did we get? It was
A
by
crane had to
We
bring
had
up the volcano?
It is.
Well, yeah, it's a volcano.
It looks amazing.
I want it so bad.
It was the thing I was most looking forward to seeing this trip too, because there was talk about the volcano in terms of the set. And don't make faces.
Why does everything excite you so much?
It was a giant volcano.
I wish I could be you.
It's a giant
volcano.
I am so
Listen.
fucking miserable. And then I see you like the fucking airport.
One of the things in the Inner Excellence book that I was reading yesterday that Brandon was so nice to get me is the people who appreciate things the most are the ones who are most happy.
Can I stop you there?
Sure. But I love Reese's. The lava big cups are amazing. Lava time. That volcano is sick. I am a big fan.
I bought you Inner Excellence 2 weeks ago when it went viral that AJ Brown was reading it on the sideline.
Yes.
Okay? 2 weeks ago. I brought it to you probably 10 days ago. And yesterday I get here and we had a big kerfuffle in the hotel. Everybody, the first flight got here at noon and nobody's rooms were ready. Y'all had to wait for 4, 5, 6 hours to get your rooms.
Yeah.
But you were in the lobby and you had Inner Excellence open. And Connor, you know how you can tell how far somebody is in the book by how many are on this side, how many are on this side?
That's right.
It looked like you had read 2.5 pages. This side had just begun. You were just into it.
I read the first chapter yesterday, yeah. I had not opened it up before that. But now that I'm into it, the first chapter was really good.
Give me a lesson to take from Inner Excellence.
the main lesson from the first chapter was
shit talk your quarterback and then act like you like him?
No.
Oh.
There are wide roads and then there are narrow roads. The wide roads offer no resistance. It's very comfortable to walk through. And a lot of people, most people, will go and choose those wide roads in life, and they don't necessarily get too far on those wide roads. However, the narrow roads are riskier, and you can fail in those narrower roads. And then ultimately, if you are able to get through, it's a very positive result on the other end of the road.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
that's really stupid.
That was one of the biggest lessons.
That's
from
stupid.
chapter
The speed limit on narrow roads is usually like 55, maybe
and you
45.
get car sick, and then you get spit out.
Yeah. There's red lights. You got to stop all the time. Wide road, you just probably going 70 miles an hour.
True. We're on to chapter 2 tonight, and but yeah, we'll see exactly how it goes. My goal is to have it done by Sunday. That was always the goal. So even if I didn't start it, 10 days ago, it was always to finish it by the Super Bowl.
Always the goal starting when?
When you gave me the book.
Okay. All right. Because the way you said it, it sounded like in high school you had this goal of finishing this book by Super Bowl Sunday.
My main thing is I need to be fully locked in for Sunday, and that's going to get me fully locked in.
What % locked in are you right now?
Honestly, seeing the airport probably
That's when I knew.
Probably got me to like 65, 70%.
Wow.
I'm very locked in.
Hey, have you flown into places that have events before?
No, that's the thing. Like, I haven't come
If you
to
go
all these
somewhere,
trips before. No,
if you fly to where a bowl game is, there's going to be like stuff in the airport.
haven't been to a major. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been to a Penn State bowl game. No, I haven't. Because this year we were streaming and everything like that. So I've never been to an event. I got an invite this year, and I was like, great. Like, I'm so excited. Bring me along.
I'm jealous
of his wide-eyed wonderment for the world.
Yes.
I would.
He is fine with his reputation being ruined for the rest of his life.
Yes. Would you watch a travel show was co-hosted by Stephen Che and Connor Griffin?
No, I don't like Stephen Che. Nah, I just couldn't.
That's a deal breaker for me too, actually. No, just imagine them just going anywhere. Like we're in Chicago. If they go to Rockford and they get out of the car and they're like,
my
gas
gosh,
station.
This is incredible.
They've got gas right here.
I want to watch like Connor, like I would watch you review eating original Pringles. Just like, oh, this is so good. Flavorful.
Yeah.
I would do it with Che too.
Yeah.
Well, when Blutman and I were on the road trip, like we did talk about making that kind of like a series, but then he has ball to watch for 5-6 months of the year. But
when Blutman sees the most incredible natural wonder in the world, what do you think his reaction is?
He does get he gets like a little bewildered, but it's not anything super crazy. I miss Blutman too.
I miss Blutman. He's a tennis guy. Did you see Alcaraz really, really struggling to write a smiley face on that camera lens?
I saw the clip. You know how you'll see a video on Twitter and you just go right past it thinking it's not anything to watch? Because I saw him signing it like they always sign it.
Yeah.
But so he struggled?
Well, he was doing a smiley face with like the tongue sticking out, cutesy.
Yeah.
But I think he thought like the writing on the camera lens would be like reversed or something. He really struggled doing this.
All right, let's see this.
He really had to think about this.
All right, so we got
already taking too long.
Right, eyes, got the eyes. Nose.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All right, fuck. Wait a minute. Mouth should be longer. Wait a minute. What is that?
Done.
Hold on.
That's it. But I thought it was funny. That should have been half a second.
He got there though.
He got there, and it's cute.
Yeah. I was at my card shop the other day, and the card shop guy said, I was asking him about new cards and everything, and could I get an autograph in every pack or something? I don't know how new cards work. Yeah. And he says, well, look, I got this pack right here. I'm going to open it, and we'll see if we get an autograph. And he opens it up, and it's a Carlo Alcaraz autograph. And he goes, tennis, I don't know what that is. And he just throws it down. And we move on to the next pack. And I was like, wow, that's probably valuable.
He should know as a card shop guy.
That was probably valuable. But maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Autograph?
It was a Carlos Alcaraz auto.
Did you buy any cards?
No, but I think I'm about to get into the card game because I've spent way too much money. I know.
That's a really slippery slope for you.
And if I don't sign a contract come 3/9/25, I'm going to be asked out. By the way, TJ, thanks, dickhead.
You're welcome. For what?
I got nothing. I got some DMs the other day saying you said some things on the live stream. Any thoughts? All right.
You owe him $10,000.
That's true. I guess he can say whatever he wants. TJ, can I give you $1 a day for the next 10,000 days on Venmo?
How many years is 10,000 days? That seems like a lot.
Let's see.
I think it's like 3.5. 3.5 or 4.
It's not bad, Tej.
Yeah. You'll be paid off and probably by the end of... Yeah, you'll be fine.
27 years.
27 years.
Yeah, that works, but if you miss a day, it doubles.
So it's $2
So
a
if
day.
you miss
Every
a day,
time I miss
it
it, double. So we're doing the
TJ,
exponential.
that's a good deal.
Yes.
Hold on. I give you $1
Your
a
mic
day for the next
Your mic
10,000
fell off your
days.
chest.
I give you $1 a day for the next 10,000 days.
Yes.
When I miss, it now becomes $2 a day.
Yes.
And I miss again, it becomes $4 a day.
Correct. So start setting reminders.
Yeah, I think I might be better off just giving him $10,000.
Deal.
Oh.
I'm not giving you $10,000.
You offered.
I'm not giving you $10,000.
Terrible. Worst case scenario for you on Saturday night.
What?
The $10,000.
Why is it me?
Number,
Why? Hold on, time out.
Me, number one contender. I'm coming for that ass.
Yeah, I'm not
what does
worried
that
about
mean?
you. I'm the champ.
Okay.
And he has to come for my belt. And we haven't really figured out what that means.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
asking.
It could be anything. It could be a boat.
It could be a boat.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Did you see my promo?
I did not. Was it good?
Watch it after the show.
Now would be almost the perfect time.
Why are you? You've almost got a bounce to you today.
Yes, he's 65% locked in.
Yeah.
I'm in New Orleans.
You
I
just
feel
did
good.
this a second. You were like this.
I feel jolly.
I'm just green with envy.
Was there a murder outside our hotel last night?
No, I don't think so. I think they were filming something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It could have been either, though.
But there was a
lot of-
huge police presence.
Yeah, but there was it was almost like there was like a nice car in the middle. It was almost an escort.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Maybe I heard somebody say maybe it was Kendrick Lamar for his shot for
Possibly.
his thing. Yeah.
I can't hear police presence now without thinking of Inside the NBA. The police presence. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I obviously don't. I couldn't more
You don't
obviously
know?
not.
Yeah, read the room.
I thought we had talked about this on the show before.
Have we?
Yeah.
TJ, do you know what he's talking about? No, I don't either.
No.
What are you talking about?
I forget. It was the
He forgets.
the Clippers and the Rockets.
Yeah.
I think it was when they were going at each other in the locker room at the Staples Center, and they had to call police. And Shaq and Chuck were. You don't know what I'm talking about?
Connor, quit asking that question.
Shaq and Chuck were like crying, laughing at the thought of there being police presence in an NBA locker room because
okay.
Chris Paul was trying to get in and like beat people up. Wow, watch it after the show. I'll send you a list of stuff.
Which one of you sons of bitches here, when we were in Miami on a rooftop like this, tried to send a drone up and got the entire block shut down? Does anybody remember?
Oh.
I didn't work here anymore?
Oh, okay.
They got the whole block shut down.
I'm pretty sure Fasoli's gotten in trouble once, right?
Have you ever gotten in trouble with your drone?
You were flying it too close to an airport?
Okay. Yeah, head nods are really effective when you're not on camera. Okay.
Congrats to Beyonce for winning Best Country Album.
This was bad.
So, I'm torn on
It
this.
was country.
I have not heard a lick of her country music album, okay? I am going to listen to it today to do my final judgment. Because the people that are mad about this, Fasoli's mad? I get being mad, but who won Best Country Album last year? You don't know.
Luke Combs? Is that what it is?
Sure, Luke.
Who won the year before?
Well, last night shouldn't have been her. It should have been anyone.
But
Post Malone was up for Best Country Album.
Yeah, I don't think this is an award that ever matters at all. I don't know.
well, was it? Forgive me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't it the best album? Period.
It was Best Country Album.
Best Country.
She also won another one for best album, I think.
It won Best Album as well. I didn't watch
She
this.
won the last one at the end, which was best album.
I thought
Yeah.
she won Artist of the Year.
To beat Chris Stapleton's great.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah,
Best country
I don't know.
album last year, Lainey Wilson.
Lainey Wilson.
Luke Bryan not nominated.
That's all.
Lainey Wilson's the one that Ozempic took
Took her butt away.
Took her
Took
butt
her
away.
cheeks.
Yeah. So Willie Nelson won 2 years ago. Beyonce for Cowboy Carter. I haven't heard. So she was up against Post Malone, Casey Musgraves, Chris Stapleton, and Lainey Wilson.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But I do want to go listen to her country album because I liked her back in the day, and I like country. So
there we go.
I haven't heard one single song off of it. Has anybody heard it?
There's a song like "This Ain't Texas."
You've heard that.
You've heard that one.
Texas Hold'em.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like album of the year, she won that one outright, not just country album of the year. And there are some like really big name people in this.
Well, was it really good? Does anybody tell me? Fazoli says it was not good.
The reaction.
Wait a minute. You're from Boston. What do you know about country music?
Loves country. Fazoli, and
do you believe that?
That's all Fazoli. I've done enough road trips with Fazoli. It's all he listens to.
Okay. All right.
We've been to country bars. Like, yeah, Fazoli loves country.
You and Fazoli tight?
Yep.
Tight. Mm-hmm. Don't say it. What's his middle name?
What don't you like?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So you're not tight.
I don't think Fazoli has an Italian middle name, and I think it really rubs him the wrong way.
Gus.
That's not Italian.
Is it Gus?
What is it?
Carl with a K.
Oh, yeah, phony. Fazoli Carl with a K.
Hold on. I know I should know. What's your first name? Hold on.
You don't know Fasoli's first name?
Oh, it's your Nick.
Yeah, just guess Nick.
I had to think for a second. I have to stare at people. Y'all think I don't know people's names. I just have to stare at people to realize what their name is. Mm-hmm. I'm old.
Is this your worst nightmare, weeks like these, where you see a bunch of people from New York who you haven't seen in a long time,
Correct.
And you have, yeah.
I saw Jake Bass this morning, and I had to look at him for a while, and I'm like, I know him, and then he's like, what's my name? Don't do that to me. That's not fair. We don't work together.
Roughness
we don't work together.
College football show with Brandon.
Every single day of the football season. Yes. I just couldn't remember. But I didn't see you.
Hey.
I saw your text messages.
Exactly.
You're Jake Bass, and you work here as well. Thank you for that. There's a big helicopter over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was more Grammy stuff. If we wanted to touch on it right now.
Let's see. My prep sheet only has one Grammy thing, right?
There were some other storylines.
Okay, name the storylines
from the Grammys. Is it Olivia Rodrigo's plunging lower back dress?
Oh, it's Kanye's girlfriend's pussy?
Oh, yes.
Although Olivia Rodrigo did look amazing last night.
Did she?
Fantastic, yeah.
I said,
stole the show.
I think Casey tweeted out like that she's the most attractive woman in the world or something. Olivia Rodrigo.
Casey put out a very favorable Rodrigo tweet.
Do you keep track?
I definitely gave it a heart. Yes, I did. I keep track of all.
Oh my God, her
all
face card is lethal.
She looked amazing, so good. Wow.
Yeah. So it's a beautiful lady.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, there were a lot of people focusing on the fact that Kanye just flat out showed up with his naked wife. And
she got naked, right?
Yes. And apparently they weren't invited and they were asked to leave, but they just showed up to the red carpet.
It's one thing to show up uninvited. It's another thing to show up uninvited and show off wife pussy. It's got to be one or the other.
I think it's pretty badass to be able to show up uninvited and just walk right on the red carpet.
That is cool.
That means something like that. Now, once you get to the red carpet, being like, hey, here's my wife's pussy and her titties and everything that she has, basically.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he was trying to distract the fact that he was there with his wife's tits and pussy. You get naked, I'll sneak in.
Did she win the award for best tits and pussy?
No.
Who won best tits and pussy last night?
No.
Best tits and pussy.
It wasn't on my screen. That didn't pop up.
Google it.
Okay.
Oh, I think Tate McRae.
Did she win?
Yeah.
Well, that was a viral tweet from last night where people were saying, okay, now it's time for Tate McRae to respond to this. But Tate McRae would never do that.
Wasn't she naked
in a video?
No, she was not naked in a video. Listen, I'll admit, I did watch the Kanye and Bianca video last night. I did.
You beat your penis to it?
No. But for the sake of the show, I did look at it.
Everybody looked at it. It was
I didn't know if that's if we were admitting to that, but yeah, I saw. It was
everywhere.
You couldn't be.
I saw the tits
alive yesterday and not see Kanye's naked wife.
It was bizarre though. The reaction from the photographers, like there was no gasp, there was no nothing. They're like, oh my God, what a reveal! Like pose this way, pose that.
Yes, they
really did. We can't play the video.
They said that.
They were like, oh, turn this way. Oh, come here, turn this way.
Well, yeah, they want a shot of the tit and pussy.
She drops the robe, not the robe, the jacket, the fur jacket. And then there's one lady in the crowd who's like, oh, what a reveal. And then, yeah, it just goes like.
She say it like that?
It was like.
She almost like Kane.
It wasn't actually naked, right? There was like a thin dress, a clear.
It was a clear dress. Yeah, it was a clear dress, right? It was her, because her tits are mashed up a little bit.
Can we see the fashion?
Oh, we're hearing the audio.
Over the shoulder now. Let's see the outfit one time. Let's see the
Beautiful.
outfit. Beautiful. And over that shoulder one time. Over the shoulder.
What a reveal.
What a reveal.
So you've watched this a lot.
Again, I was doing it. I was doing it for work purposes. I was
About
watching
17
it.
seconds in, somebody says quietly, "What a reveal."
Well, because I was so confused. Like, how
You had to have watched it with headphones on. Like, you dissected this.
I was just thinking to myself, like, how is nobody addressing the fact that she's fucking nude, like, in front of everybody?
I think everybody addressed that fact, Connor.
Well, I'm just saying, I think Hollywood's getting a bit depraved.
You're right, man.
Can we talk about another depraved group of folks and decide what we're going to do about this? The Canadians are booing the anthem.
Oh, yeah.
The Canadians are all booing the national anthem, whether they're in Vancouver or Winnipeg or Toronto or Montreal. They're all booing the anthem because of some shit that's happening with Trump and Trudeau and all these guys. Are we gonna stand for this? Are we, as a show, going to disavow Canada right now?
I'd be willing. I want to go to Quebec City once, but then I'm willing.
Well, do you have the trip planned?
No.
So indefinitely we have to wait for you to get back
until I go to Quebec City.
But you might not ever go.
I think I'm going to go. It's the only walled city in North America. I'm going to go.
What?
Yeah.
It's walled?
Yeah.
When did Quebec City get walled?
Not Quebec, Quebec City.
That's what I said.
No. They're different.
I said city.
I think you're thinking that I'm talking about Quebec, though. I'm talking about Quebec City.
Right.
I think you're confusing in your head Quebec City with Quebec.
Right, but I said Quebec City.
Right.
It's walled.
But I was yes, it's walled.
Mm-hmm.
So
all of Quebec City is walled.
Yeah. Wow. Show it in the winter. I got to get my ass there.
Nick, that looks awful.
No, go to Quebec City in the winter. It's stunning.
Is it tiny?
Smaller.
Okay.
But once I go there, we can disavow. Come on.
Ah, fuck.
What a paradise.
Oh, shit.
All that walled into one. Chopper. There it is, right there, really close.
Yeah, very close, Chopper. Very close, Chopper.
But I'm willing to disavow. I will say fuck Greer. Fuck Michael Greer.
Fuck Michael Greer. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to disavow Canada right now. Connor, are you with me?
I was planning on going to Banff.
When did y'all make these plans to go to Canada? You're just going to let them boo the anthem so you can go take some pictures in snow?
This is the first time I'm hearing of this. I didn't know that this was a story.
TJ, you with me? Canadians just booed during the national anthem of yesterday's NHL game. Fasoli's nodding his head.
Wow. We should take the hockey teams back.
We should. We took the Stanley Cup. We've had it for 30 years. Fuck them. They can't have their hockey teams.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Take them back.
TJ,
once I go to Quebec City, fuck them.
Are you with me?
For $10,000, I will be with you, yes.
Is the chat with me? Fuck Canada. Is the chat with me?
They are.
Are you asking me? Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. So it's me, Fasoli, in the chat.
Me too, eventually.
No, not. You can't me too down after the fact. You have to me too.
Finish that thought, Brandon?
What, you don't believe me?
There was a 10-man MMA Royal Rumble in Spain with no weight classes, so 10 guys just fighting. Do we have that? Did you see it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't a very long affair.
10 men actually fighting.
But there was no. It was if you step out, you're out. So it's
okay. All right. So these are the 10 guys. Is 135 the whole fight or just highlights?
I think it's the whole fight. It might be highlights.
Oh, so if you step out, you're out. It seems like it's easy to step out. So he's out. Oh, that guy's huge.
Way bigger. So you almost have to gang up on him.
Sheesh. This is what I'd like to do with Canada.
You don't have a passport.
I know. What am I going to do?
Yeah, right.
Where would I go?
Choques individuales, está Saquer Iván Rullo como el gran duelo, intenta eliminarlo, lo ha eliminado. Sí, no se acerca por ellos del tanque Hay un de...
They got.
¡Oh, qué intercambio! ¡Qué locura!
Yeah, he's here.
Cuidado que no pueden sacar, todavía no.
Fuera.
¡Goliath ahí!
Hay que tener cuidado con que se quede muy
That's
al
not
borde
over
porque
yet.
lo
He just
echan.
got, I think I got a guy
Que viene
out.
esquivado. Y oye, ahora mismo
Why
una
aren't the bullies
situación de
ganging up
bullying
on the
dentro
big
de la
guy?
jaula.
Get the big guy. What's this guy doing? He just left.
Intenta defenderse como puede y sale eliminado.
Sabe que no ha
So you
tenido
have
que
that both
repartir
feet
tantos
over there?
There we
golpes y
go.
está listo contra Iván Rullo.
Yeah, get him.
Wow, entra contra intenta arriba.
Oh, they got him.
Está dentro.
Ya está en el uno contra uno.
Wow, they got the big guy. Now it's just
Intenta la
bull.
zona, ya ves.
Yeah.
Now it's just a fight.
Es que aún tiene mucho
Yeah, now
tanque
it's
de
a UFC
energía.
fight.
All right. Thank you, TJ. Fuck Canada.
Fuck Canada eventually.
Is Quebec City the only place you want to go?
Yeah, in Canada.
Are there like
Banff seems cool.
Yeah.
Are there like in Vancouver or British Columbia fishing and hunting opportunities like there are in Alaska? Surely there are, right?
Yeah.
I would like to do that.
I want to go to Sulphur Island here.
Why?
You see all the boys catching tuna?
Were they?
If you Google Sulphur Island, Louisiana, every you imagine going out with all your boys, 12 boys, and each one of you gets a big ass tuna.
You know I don't have 12 boys.
You got 8 boys. You have 8 boys you can go get a tuna with.
Non-Barstool?
Barstool or non?
I think non-Barstool. I got 4 boys.
Imagine all you guys getting 2 tunas.
That would be awesome.
Big ass
Double tune it up.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, I got.
All right, let's go out.
I got
We're not
Alan,
coming home till we
Matt,
get a tuna.
Bradley, Phil, and Dr. Ned. I got 5 boys.
Ty.
Who's Ty? Oh, my boy from Atlanta. Yeah. Ty. 6. But I don't think he'd
I know
go.
all your friends more than
you do. Yeah, I think he'd go.
I just listen.
Connor, how many boys you got?
The Wolf Pack is 5.
What?
Wolf Pack.
How many boys you got? You got a lot of boys.
I have boys.
Yeah,
I
you
have
run
boys.
deep with boys.
I have different sects of boys. I have sex with different boys. every night out,
Does anybody feel good that our security guard Pat has stood in the exact same place out here with us for the last hour and a half?
Yeah, I feel safe.
He hasn't moved, but he's in the building with us. He's where we are.
Right, that's what he should be doing,
But
right?
no, the door's wide open.
Yeah, it is. Anybody could waltz right in.
All right.
Don't.
Where are you going?
Mike broke.
Mike broke.
That's what happened when my dad died. His name was Mike.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He still is,
Guess
right?
you would have
You
not.
don't lose your name.
Well, he is. There's nothing is about him. Everything about him is was. His name was Mike. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I also think he broke a little bit when he went to prison.
Thank you, sir.
Did he break?
I would think so.
How long was he in there?
Well, the last time about a year. Wow, they're right over the top of us now. DraftKings. You'll get it. There it is. This ain't the little itty bitty teeny tiny bowl. This is Super Bowl LIX. That's 59. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Scoring touchdowns is key to hoisting the Vince Lombardi Trophy, and you have a shot to score big by betting on them at DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score 6. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app and make your pick. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code FAMILY. That's code FAMILY for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Good read.
Thank you very much.
Baywatch had a spinoff?
It's called Baywatch Nights with David Hasselhoff. I think all he did was just put on a black leather coat.
I
think it ran for 1 season on NBC on Friday nights.
I thought it was, Baywatch Nights. Didn't know about Baywatch Nights.
Baywatch Nights, yeah.
But was he a detective?
I don't know if I don't remember. I didn't watch it.
Look, he's got
Obviously
a gun.
he was.
So wait, he went to be, he was a
lifeguard.
He was the same character. So
Mitch Buchanan, that's his character.
So when Mitch Buchanan clocked out of lifeguard duty, he went right to being a detective, and then it turned into, I was reading the Wikipedia.
Science fiction.
It turned into like X-Files in season 2.
Did it?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Facing slipping ratings, which were never as good as the original series, the producers decided to switch to a science fiction format inspired by X-Files.
Yes, they made it into X-Files.
So
in the Baywatch universe.
So wait a minute. By day, He is a lifeguard saving big-titted women from the ocean.
He's working with big-titted women. Did he save big-titted women?
Yeah.
I've never seen Baywatch.
Okay.
I'm more of a Baywatch Nights guy.
I loved Baywatch.
Really?
Yeah. Baywatch was the thing right from my age, like 11 to like 16. That's exactly when you need to watch Baywatch, and it was good. Some people stand in the darkness.
Is that the theme song for Baywatch?
Afraid to step into. I'll drop it again.
You were singing too hard. Is your shirt too slippery?
I think I have a slippery shirt.
Yeah, you got to wear a rougher shirt.
But the one I have underneath is even slippery.
Why don't you? I put it on the lapel. It's a lapel mic. Dumbo.
How about that? Is that better?
Yeah, we should do.
Some people stand in the darkness.
That was
afraid to step into. You know whose favorite song that is?
There's nobody's favorite song is the Baywatch theme song.
I think that's Stephen Che's favorite song.
No.
I think that is his favorite song.
Call Steve. There's no way the Baywatch theme song is his favorite song.
Maybe I just mean it's his favorite TV theme song.
Okay.
I'll call him right now. I ain't scared to call Stephen Che. Where's Nitro Z?
Nitro Z.
Some people stand.
Oh, you're having a good hair day, Brandon.
Afraid to step. Did
Official.
Did the hair guy
Official.
say it? Okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's your favorite TV theme song of all time?
Baywatch is really good. Family Matters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite theme song?
Probably Cheers.
Yeah, that's
Cheers.
A good
But
one.
I have
the rule is it can't be a song in real life. So
right. The Friends song's out.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. Golden Girls is really good. He's right. Family Matters is also good. I'll do that list.
Fresh Prince.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
That would be a good list.
The only problem with Fresh Prince
What's the
is
Baywatch Nights theme song?
I don't know. I never watched. I don't think I watched.
I want to see when it gets supernatural.
Do you want to write? Okay. I don't know the Baywatch Nights theme song. But what? So he would have been saving people during the day around big-titted lifeguards. Then when it gets dark, he goes to be a detective. But now in season 2, he's not only a detective. There's aliens.
I think there's aliens.
Did the aliens have titties?
Probably, but maybe in different places.
That's what you think alien titties would be like?
I'd hope.
You think there'd be like threes? They come in threes or sixes? 6 would be too many titties. That's.
If tits were on the back, there'd be a lot more butt guys. Right?
There should be one on the back for like slow dancing.
To grab on the back.
Right, yeah, like a handle. Chip Kelly
This is season 1 of Baywatch Nights. So like it's pretty standard. He's a lifeguard of the day.
Yeah.
And
then he goes to be a detective at night.
Okay.
Dude doesn't sleep.
There's mischief in his voice, so obviously he knows season 2 gets a little wonky.
Where is it? Season 2.
Yeah. All right. Baywatch Night. Whoa!
Oh, he's in the cemetery. Yeah, things get a little crazy.
What's he doing in the cemetery?
A skull. Oh, this rocks.
A wolf?
I really want to watch. I really want to
Yeah,
watch.
we need to watch that.
Oh my God. Is to compete with.
I don't know anything about it. Yeah.
I had a huge crush on Angie Harmon as a kid.
Yeah.
Angie Harmon?
Yeah.
Hold on. Angie Harmon.
She was in Agent Cody Banks with Frankie Muniz. So good.
There's so many people to have a huge crush on as a kid.
Big crush on Angie Harmon. Specifically from Agent Cody Banks.
All right, let's see Angie Harmon from Agent Cody Banks, because I never saw Agent Cody Banks.
No. When she was in a leather suit. That's a good shot.
Think they're doing it on purpose now?
Yeah, they're fucking with us.
Yeah.
They hate this show.
The red suit?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it wasn't leather. That's my bad.
That'll do, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Connor.
Huge crush.
Well, okay. Let's see. Right. Again, Chip Kelly leaving Ohio State. So Ohio State wins the national title. Has now lost both coordinators. Is it cause for concern?
No.
No, right?
No.
Because as long as they got the top players and Ryan Day, they should be
fine. As long as they're Ohio State, they're fine.
It is weird.
Annoying.
It is weird
that
that they lost both coordinators. This is.
What are they hiring him as?
The Raiders?
Yeah.
I assume the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. Okay.
Chip Kelly, I can't figure out.
I can't either. I
don't
think he
know
held
what
them
his
back a
goal
lot
is.
this year.
Yeah.
But it did seem like they finally hit their stride. It seems to me that there was a lot of power struggles within the staff.
Yeah.
Who has most control? And it seemed like he and Day did find a good mix at the end of the year. But I don't know. Weird.
What did Evo send the group chat Pokemon Johto for?
Oh, the
Best theme song?
Best theme song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that? Would you agree with Pokemon Johto? What's Johto?
Second season. Yeah, it's good.
I think Evo was just trying to impress you.
It's working.
Yeah. All right.
He doesn't need to though. I love you, but I love you, Bo. He doesn't need to impress me.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture that TJ flashed on the screen of him?
Oh, he's watching.
Yeah. He's
No, he's not. That's not us. Is
yes,
it?
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Damn, it makes your studio look huge.
Is that us or Sonic the Hedgehog?
In what world is that Sonic?
It looks like Super Smash Brothers stage.
Oh, it does look like a map. Oh my God, it does look like Super Smash Bros.
So
I up my biggest of apologies.
Okay, all right. You called me crazy there for a second, and it looked like a Super Smash Brothers. Could we physically pull off a Super Smash Brothers?
What you mean?
If we started fighting like right here, could we jump up and?
It would look like it.
That's the one game that I know people love, and when I play it with my kids, I feel like I have no control over what's happening on the screen whatsoever.
I liked it on Nintendo 64, and then I stopped.
It feels like the most random sequence of events that ever happens in a video game. TJ, do you agree with this?
Yeah, it's a super complicated game. Everything is very.
I could never pull off a wombo combo.
The hand cam of pro players playing it on GameCube is insane.
Yeah.
The number of things per second that they're doing, it's advanced. Can you do the ads?
Can I do the ads?
Yeah.
I've done all of them.
Nope.
Games.
I don't have it.
I'll take care of it. All right.
And Steven's.
Oh, I had it. We have Steven Singer as well?
Yep.
You want me to do Canes?
Do Canes. Talk about Canes.
I love Canes. Canes, craveable chicken finger meals, rally every fan together with their cooked-to-order chicken fingers, crispy, crinkle-cut fries, buttery Texas toast, and their signature Canes sauce. And don't forget the true MVP of it all, the Raising Canes tailgate. Canes chicken finger tailgates are the perfect option to feed the whole team and bring home a true victory meal, especially when you add a jug of freshly squeezed lemonade or freshly brewed iced tea. Go to RaisingCanes.com to game plan your game day meal and follow along on Raising Canes social channels for all the football fun. Raising Canes rocks.
And Valentine's Day is here. Everyone knows our friend Steven Singer, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. He is back, and he has your back for Valentine's Day. You've seen his billboards. You've heard him on the radio. But why all the hate? Well, Steven's unbeatable free shipping, free 100-day returns, free upgrades, and free lifetime warranties. Steven is the most hated jeweler by other jewelers. On top of that, Steven has the best gift for Valentine's Day, a long-stem American Beauty rose preserved and lavishly dipped in pure 24-karat gold starting at just $59. Steven's beautiful Valentine's Day red rose won't wilt and it won't die. Steven Singer Jewelers is giving away the ultimate Valentine's Day gift, a half-carat diamond stud and a half-dozen Valentine's Day red 24-karat gold-dipped roses with a half-dozen display that holds them in the perfect bouquet shape. Must enter to win by midnight Eastern on Friday the 7th, February 7th. That is this Friday at IHateStevenSinger.com/mostly sports. Winner will be announced Monday the 10th. The winner will receive their ultimate Valentine's Day gift in time for Valentine's Day. Enter to win the ultimate Valentine's Day gift at IHateStevenSinger.com/mostly sports. That almost sounded festive.
Would you rather be reborn as John Goodman or Eddie Van Halen?
I lived their entire lives?
Yeah. Rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen, died younger.
How long did he make it? 50? Did he make it to 50?
He was in his 50s, right?
Rock star or respected movie actor? I'm going John Goodman. I'd rather be John Goodman. Eddie Van Halen got better pussy. John Goodman got better benefits and will live longer. And is in some iconic movies.
What do you mean better benefits? You'd be fucking Van Halen, dude. You'd be Van Halen.
Van Halen doesn't mean that much to me. John Goodman was in Roseanne when it was good.
What band was Van Halen in?
Van Halen.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it is Van Halen. You asked this morning, you said, would you rather be you or John Goodman?
Yeah, I said you were John Goodman.
And I said, John Goodman. Yeah. John Goodman's had a hell of a life.
Yeah, I know he has.
Nobody hates John Goodman.
I looked on Twitter if anybody ever said fuck John Goodman.
No.
And it was only good-looking women saying they'd fuck John Goodman.
Oh, that's gross. I don't know if you'd fuck John Goodman.
I don't know.
I don't know when the last time John Goodman was truly good and fuckable. Maybe the 90s?
Yeah, he had a appeal to him.
Connor, I'd like to come up with something for you to accomplish this week. What do you think it should be?
I want to get progressively more New Orleans every day.
How do you plan to do that?
TJ and I were talking about it.
We were walking up Bourbon Street, and there's 1,000 stores that all sell purple and gold and green sequined outfits.
Yeah.
I would like Connor to, every day, experience a little more of the city and become a little more New Orleans-ified.
So by Friday, you're just fully sequined out.
He's going to be Ben Mintz.
There are so many gift shops that I want to go in.
Is he here?
What do you mean by here?
Is he in New Orleans?
Yes.
He was on the French Quarter yesterday with a...
He tweeted that.
With a... Oh, yeah, well...
But when he tweets these things, half his tweets are actually song lyrics, right? Like when he says, once more I beat the sunrise, he's not actually doing anything. He's just tweeting a song lyric.
He's, a lot of times, waking up before the sunrise, though.
He was... No, and never that. He was not in the French Quarter with a penthouse model yesterday.
So random. Underrated Disney show, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I don't get that tweet at all.
It's just...
What was the Disney show?
The tweet is just a brag, right?
If it were a brag, why isn't there a picture?
Well, it's a fake brag.
He's tweeted out pictures with Kim Mulkey without her makeup on. If he sees a famous person, he's going to tweet out, or if he sees anybody, he's going to tweet out a picture with them.
Maybe she said no to a picture.
Yeah, I don't know.
That sounds reasonable on her behalf.
Is Penthouse still a thing?
I don't think. Is it? Okay, thanks, guys. Good stuff.
Somebody's got it.
Yeah, I mean, Fasoli, we all looked at you.
Is Penthouse still a thing?
I don't know. 1970s.
Pat, where are you?
I'm on a terrace in the wall.
Okay, I got that right.
No nog in New Orleans.
What?
No nog.
No nog?
What's that?
More nog.
Oh, there's no porn here. Oh, yeah. Try to go to Pornhub. You got to send a picture of your ID. Try to go to Pornhub on your work computer.
I got my wife with me, brother. Shit. Not me.
See.
Not me. All right. The Yak's coming up in 30 minutes.
I'll be.
So we'll do this again.
Not me.
You're not on the Yak?
No, mostly.
No, you won't do mostly again. This was a subpar effort, but the first one of the Super Bowl always is.
Yeah. I'm glad I got the rust off, and then I can focus on a show I'm actually on.
Mark will be here tomorrow, so he's flying in tonight. Anything else, Connor?
Did you pack any Q-tips, by the way?
Fuck, I should have. I looked everywhere because sometimes hotel rooms have the little packet.
You got some Fasoli? Yeah, I'm gonna be
knocking on your door.
I'm gonna need some later.
I brought floss sticks though.
Why do y'all need Q-tips?
A Q-tip after a shower feels better than any orgasm.
Yep.
There's a Walgreens connected to the hotel.
I'll go. I'll get it. I'll get it sorted out.
You never know. You never want to be without.
Also, my toothbrush broke. I need everything.
I have an extra.
So, thank you, man.
I need deodorant.
I have an extra.
TJ, you say something and maybe.
I need $10,000.
All right, that's mostly sports. We'll be back for the Yak in a minute.
That's how ball's done.